grove from the ones in the know. Oh, what a show! It's the Tales of the Grove.
What are some of the, in regards to the history of the Grove, some legends in drag?
Well, some of the legends of drag, some of whom are no longer with us, and some of whom are not only with us, but still very active. One that I can think of is, well, one that's no longer with us is Terry Warren, who was one of the icons here of drag.
Flash those tits, honey!
She, and certainly Bella, another icon.
She's an evil bitch.
Lies, lies, lies!
She's a liar.
So what's the history of the invasion? How did it get started?
Terry's older than I. She's been out here longer than me, so let her give you a little analysis of it.
Bella is still very much with us, albeit not as active as she was then.
Do we have any dish from the Pines right now?
I certainly do have dish from the Pines. That Miss Candy. Wait till you hear about what I got to say about her.
I remember others, such as Lulu, who was out here.
Come on over, I want to talk to you.
Keep coming.
Yeah. Okay, how many times have you been involved with the Pines invasion?
Now it's 10 years.
Okay, why do you keep doing this every year?
Because I love it.
Sybil Bruncheon is still out here, and I think one of the things with Sybil Bruncheon is he uses his own hair. I mean, and it's short. It's not like a wig.
Now, darlings, we must be able to identify flowers. As members of the aristocracy, this is something we're always able to do. Flowers are our friends, and so we should be on a first-name basis with them, even to the gender and phylum and, what is that, genus and homophobe or whatever. Now, here, of course, we have the traditional lilac. Lilacs, aren't they lovely?
Everyone is allowed to express himself, if I may, in his own way. I once had a one-on-one dinner with Lulu, and he said that when he is in persona, in drag, he can say and do things then as Lulu that he could never say or do as Lou. There is certainly with Sybil Bruncheon, with Philomena, also known as Phil.
Rose, I know that you and I didn't have a very good working relationship, but I want you to know that I always admired you from afar. Very far. But I was always jealous of your early career. I remember my grandmother telling me when she was a little girl, 5 years old, her grandmother took her to see you.
There's a repartee and a wittiness. It's not just being a girl, they're entertainers. They're very good MCs. Panzi is another one.
When I was a teen, it was clear to me, doing my own makeup was my ecstasy. I rouged my cheeks and enhanced my eyes, that my Revlon face would make a sailor sigh.
Pansy, how long have you been doing this?
This is our 13th year.
And what's so great and special about this?
About this? Very well. It's sort of not related to anything that has anything to do with money or anything, and it's just pure fun.
One of Panzi's big things that he's done out here is started and organized the invasion of the Pines, which is a big celebration on the 4th of July. And this was a small group of people originally. It's gotten so big that now people are coming from Long Island, from other areas of the East Coast. This is a large event now, and it is an attraction of the community. Dickie Addison, who is no longer with us, was not only a drag, but funny, humorous. Dickie Addison could be on the stage and not say a word. He would just grimace and look at the audience and say things, and his face and facial features were so colorful that it could just bring a house down just by what he would do or imply.
I'm Glinda, the good witch of the bush. I watch over all the gay boys and gay girls too. Gay girls too? Yes, gay girls too.
Sydney Sibell, often in drag. He would extemporize and just be just so funny that sometimes if you gave him a script, he was not funny at all. But if you just let him out on the stage,
the bush is alive.
Not being a drag queen myself, I think that this allows the individual freedom to do and say things that they wouldn't do in their regular clothes. And certainly I cannot mention the drag queens out here without mentioning Rose Levine.
Rose! Hold it, Rose! Where are you going today, Rose?
I'm going to pie.
And how many years have you done this?
Too many.
Hear the dish about Rose Levine? Let me tell you about her.
You tell them, girl.
Who has been kind of like a singular institution unto himself or herself.
There'll be no more sorrow when he's done sobbing his own.
We all sit round King Arthur's table. Freud and Cain and Abel. Barnum and Bailey, the wild ass.
He was cited by the Arts Project for his years of contributing to the entertainment, out here. He's been on the trotting the boards for years and has been a giving and a talented member of the community. There are many that I cannot remember. I mean, I didn't get this white hair for no reason. I'm allowed to forget certain things and certain people.